Namaste and crystal blessings, and welcome to the second part of this beautiful full moon penumbral eclipse. Full moon in Gemini, a full moon in Taurus, according to the Vedic astrology. This beautiful Rohini Nakshatra, and so we will continue with this beautiful Moonology oracle divination today. And yes, receive good vibration. This beautiful white sage. We'll just sage the cards. So if you're feeling really intense, you know, it's the full moon, the eclipses. There's a lot of things happening celestially. Even while we are sleeping, you know, cosmically, a lot of things are happening for our highest good. Okay, it may be like I said, it's like going through a birth canal. We are still in that, heading towards the winter solstice, so it could be very painful, confusing, and but we're getting there. It may be totally hopeless, but no, it's always hope. Humanity is rising. We are all rising and increasing these beautiful, beautiful times we're living in. Phenomenal, totally out of this world. So let's give it a sight. And this is, if you can see the sheen, I don't know if you can see it. Beautiful. Yes, there it is. A beautiful black moonstone. So we'll do a little meditation and pull the cards first for this full moon 3-card spread. I was so wanting to go out, you know. Do I have to dress up like an Eskimo? Got it -6, 7. I wanted to. It's beautiful outside right now. So frosty and white. Totally a winter wonderland. Whoops. Okay, so I'll take this card one. But I'm going to be all sniffly and chilly no matter how much layers I get on myself. So I better be a good girl and be indoors. Two. When the sage smoke is making me sniffly. Sniffly. All right. So that'll be card 3. See what we got. So for the card 1 would be what's falling away and what do I need to forgive? Okay. So that is for us full moon in Taurus. According to the Vedic astrology, like I said, you know. To the Western one is Gemini, but Rohini, etc. It's full moon in Taurus. So your dreams need a practical plan. So that's what's falling away and what do I need to forgive? Okay, see how that one reads for us. So what's the illuminated full moon is showing me? You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Full moon. And what comes next? The card that flipped. A new start is coming. New moon. Okay. So this is the one that flipped. This is what's illuminated, what the moon is showing us. You are good enough. So let's see how the card reads for us. So what's falling away? What do I need to forgive? Or, you know, it's not really forgiveness, but we can also take it, what do I need to let go? What do I need to release? You know, what need to be unlayered from us that's not serving us anymore? So that is card 1. And what the moon is showing us is card 2. And what comes next? So let's see. Oh, there's the book here. So full moon in Taurus. Just as it is, full moon in Taurus. Now, where is the full moon? Oh, here. All right. So your dreams need a practical plan. So sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need a practical, and sometimes you need to find a combination of these two. So this card suggests that this is where you are now. Okay. So you need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it. See, this is to draw in. Even if we don't want to, we can also use the same law of attraction to, you know, shed this, things that don't serve us anymore. So, but you need to balance that with taking down to earth steps towards your goals. So this isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points and about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card herald to change financial fortunes and depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. I mean, this is full moon in Taurus energy, okay? For manifestation, especially financial and abundance in any sense. It doesn't have to be in a monetary sense. So attune to the moon, write down 10 things that you know are wonderful, what are wonderful about you. Okay, 10 things, you can write it down. So additional meaning for this card is laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change and own it. And chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Jealousy and envy create negative energy and attract negativity. And more exercise is called for. So the teaching for this card is the full moon in Taurus is a time to get back to earth, to get grounded, to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with, and to find a balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Money issues may come to a head at the time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow or no matter when you draw it. And also, okay, the caption says your dreams need a practical plan. So what do we need to, like for the reading, what do we need to release? What do we need to forgive? What do we need to let go? We plan it. We write it down. If this card is saying write down 10 things, that you are wonderful, what makes you wonderful, wonderful about you, beautiful things about you. You can also write 10 things that you need to release. You need to forgive. You need to let go. Because it's practical. It's about planning, being Taurus. So, because we want to achieve something, we need to, kind of work for it. We need to put our energy into it. It's just not just, okay, I'm thinking about it and it's done. There is an energy flow that we need to, like you said, attention, energy flows where attention goes, or, the other way around. So, it's up to us to build that energetic grid about the things we want and the things we don't want. It's all with us, the creators of our reality. Like our previous reading, and with all these energies coming in, it's about us to create our new reality. So your dreams need a practical plan. Even if you need to let go, write it down. We can manifest it. Things we want and things we don't want and we want to release. So, and what the full moon is telling us, the energy is you are good enough. says the full moon in Virgo. So it's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's lead you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point being self-effacing? Humility is going good, but it can only go so far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. So you don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer the question, have you been too picky? So the full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details, and hard work brings results. So attune to the moon is find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. So additional meanings for this card is worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. So, what are we thinking? Where is our energy going? Our intention is going. So it's very important. Very important for us to stay grounded and work on this. This is our daily routine, you can say, our daily, we can make it a part of our daily lives. Every time we, wake up in the morning, I know a lot of people are busy, they start running around the moment they open their eyes. So if we can dedicate at least 10 to 15 minutes just to write down, just to do some, little journaling and divination time for ourselves, it goes a long way. So, have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order, and stop second guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. It can be, the most littlest thing that you may think, but it could be the biggest thing for them, like pay it forward kind of thing, If you can do something, even a smile could brighten up someone's life, which they need it so much right now. So if we can do that, little things, like I said, it doesn't have to be big, little things that you can do to another person, another living being. It can be an animal, your pets or wildlife, anything. This is a beautiful karmic balance or energy exchange. So it never goes for waste. So the teaching is the full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home and your office. Like a lot of decluttering to do physically, cleaning up, clearing. So it's time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. Okay, this is the full moon and message today. Okay, declutter, move on, like all the other readings from Neptune going direct and our eclipses. So release everything that is not serving us for the highest good of ourselves. So, and it's also the time to clear out our energies, why salt baths or meditation, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot, which I can't right now. I really looking forward. Can't do much of a barefoot walking at sub-zeros. So no matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. This is the message for us today. Okay, it's never too late. Any time is a good time for us to reset our lives in whichever way we want. But also, it has to boil down to, the highest good, for the highest frequency, for our consciousness, for our holistic, everything, for our mind, body, spirit. If it's pure in the pure sense, we will get there, slowly but surely. So that is the message for our new moon. You are good enough. Okay, full moon in Virgo. So what's next is the question. Is a new start is coming. New moon. So that is our what's next. Third card. So let's see where's the new moon. Is it here? Oh, it's here, I guess. So new moon, a new start is coming. there is a yes coming your way or our way. Okay, as the collective, I always read this now for the collective energy because we need this. The whole beautiful earth realm and humanity and every living being organically living right now needs this. So yes, it is coming. It's very positive. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. How's that? The most auspicious cards in the deck, the new moon. A new start is coming. So it's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. Yes, it is. We have this great event coming on the 21st. I am really looking forward to that for all of us, all of us. So the situation you're asking about is blessed and you are on target to achieve your goals. The message from the universe is that you are starting all over again in some way. We are all going to restart. It's a big reset, a beautiful one. So be that on a new or better course, or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and you're moving into a new cycle now. This is time to wipe and slate clean. If the situation you asked about has become toxic, either you will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on its way. So attuned to the moon is, I'll see it when I believe it. Oh, I like to say I believe it, then I see it. You know, that's where magic happens. It's not seeing is believing, but believing is seeing. So additional meanings for this card is a new start is on its way. And you will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. And forget about the past. So the teaching of this new moon card is the new moon marks the start of the waxing cycle and the midpoint of the dark moon. It's a dark and veiled time when the moon is invisible and a time of rebirth. It's a time that witches do their work and making wishes and laying down intentions for the new cycle. An intensely magical time when it's easier to pierce the veil to other worlds because the veil is thinning by each second and minutes and hours. It is thinning, and the great thinning, the grandest of all will happen on that grand conjunction Jupiter-Saturn on our 21st December winter solstice. So beautiful, beautiful indeed. Positive card, like I said, the most auspicious card. We got what's next for us. A beautiful full moon, penumbral eclipse message that we got. Okay, your dreams need a practical plant. So you need to release anything that is not serving you anymore. This is the time. And to manifest, everything that you want. But we need to do some work. And you are good enough. Never second guess yourself. Okay, find your authentic self, and it's who you are. And we all are needed right now. This beautiful realm to raise the frequency of Mama Gaia. So I hope you enjoyed this little divination, and I wish you the highest vibration of love as always. Thank you for joining me. A blessed full moon, an eclipse energy, and yes, love you all. Namaste in Lakesh.